Hi, welcome to our channel. Fiscal Solutions investigates what are the mandatory elements of fiscal receipt in Germany, and Dragana Babic, legal consultant and specialist for fiscal law in Germany and many other fiscal countries, is with us today. Welcome, Dragana.
Thank you. It's nice to be here after a long while.
Yes, it is indeed. Since many rules and regulations are already clear according to the fiscal law in Germany, which is also the situation with fiscal receipt, can you please tell us today what are the mandatory elements of fiscal receipt, and is printing of it mandatory?
Well, to answer that question, for the beginning I would like to notice that from 1st of January 2020 it is absolutely mandatory to issue receipts. In retail stores until that moment that was not such a strict obligation, but now we are certain that you must issue receipts, but there are two possibilities regarding the format. We have the possibility to issue printed paper version of receipts, but also electronic receipts, but nevertheless, the requirements are the same. So the mandatory elements are, at least most of them, very standard elements of a fiscal receipt. So in the first place, we have the company information and also including store information. After that, we have the information about the date and time of issuing of the receipt. Then we have all of the details which are necessary to differentiate that purchase from some other purchase which is proved by a fiscal receipt. So name of the item or the service, quantity, unit price, tax rate mark, and so on. After that, mandatory is numbering of the receipt. After that, the tax specification, which includes the tax base, the tax amount, tax rate mark, tax percentages, tax rates percentages actually. After that, a mandatory element is also the specification regarding payment, so payment media information are necessary, and there are some other specific elements for German fiscal receipts. I would also like to notice that it is not allowed to have machine-readable documents, but all of those fiscal receipts have to be clearly human-readable.
Since usage of TSC is soon becoming obligatory, are there some elements on the receipt that we can call TSC-specific obligatory elements?
Yes, actually there are a couple of very unique and specific TSC elements of the receipt. First of all, we have two timestamps which would be mandatory to be printed on the receipt. We have the time of the transaction start and also time of the transaction finish or cancellation depending on the situation. After that, we have the unique transaction number, which is assigned actually by the TSC, and it is unique per every single TSC. This is important to know because there are possibilities for different architectures depending on the connection between the TSC and one or more POSs. Also, we have the signature counter because the TSC is in charge of counting the signatures for every single log message, and also in the end we have the signature or the check value of the whole transaction.
I understand. For the end, can you please tell to all our listeners, is there some specific element that will provide any kind of verification by the buyer?
Well, yes, in this moment we are assuming that the QR code, which is defined in the official documentation, although in this moment it is not obligatory to be on the receipts, we suppose that sometime in the future it will serve for some purpose of verification by the customers.
I understand. I'm sure we will discuss it in some of our upcoming videos.
Certainly.
Thank you, Dragana, very much for all provided information and, of course, for being my guest today.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching us. If you have any question, leave it below. If you are interested in more videos and topics related to fiscalization in Germany, check other videos on our YouTube channel. And finally, like, share and subscribe. See you soon. Bye.